Acquisitions news. Society Brands announces acquisition of Power Theory coupled with strategic hiring of original Mofi team members, including Charlie Kwong as Chief Product Officer. Update 1 Soccer. Manchester United agree deal to sign winger Anthony from Ajax. Nicola commences exchange offer to acquire Romeo Power. Medtronic completes acquisition of Afera. Roper Technologies to buy Frontline Education in $3.7 billion deal. Update 1 Roper Technologies to buy Frontline Education in $3.70 BLN deal. Roper Technologies buying Frontline Education from Thoma Bravo for $3.73 BLN. Roper Technologies to acquire Frontline Education. Trimble to acquire Bilberry to extend its selective spraying capabilities for sustainable farming. Walmart's WMT buyout of 47% stake in Massmart to aid growth. Update 2 Taiwan's China Airlines to buy 16 Boeing 787s in $4.60 BLN deal. Taiwan's China Airlines to buy 16 Boeing 787s in $4.6 billion deal. Total Energies share disclosure of transactions in own shares. Residential Hospice acquires Comfort Hospice of St. Louis, Missouri and Grace Hospice of Maumee, Ohio. Bullish news. Spice Tribe partners with celebrated chef and Top Chef alumnus Chef Tu David Phu to create a chef-driven Vietnamese pantry kit. EVVNT announces partnership with the Seattle Times Content Studio. Wenzels increases production capacity. Learning Undefeated celebrates 20 successful years driving STEM engagement with mobile labs. Elad National Properties announces over $300 million sellout for Alina 200 building. The first phase at Alina Residences Boca Raton. OmniSync Incorporated awarded a Phase 2 SBIR contract by the U.S. Air Force to automate contracting processes. Breeze Disability Insurance Platform now available to Appalachian Underwriters Network. Humera Market exhibiting a CAGR of 4.9% and is expected to reach $11 billion by 2029. PurePoint Uranium Group Inc. obtains receipt for final base shelf prospectus. Elon Musk adds whistleblower as new reason to cancel $44 billion Twitter deal. NetApp teams with VMware, AWS to help customers modernize and scale enterprise workloads on the cloud. Breakthrough Energy Ventures backs Blue World Technologies by joining its €37 million Series B. Mobvista subsidiary, Mintegral, announces a more unified brand identity. Move signs agreement with MUFG and Suzuki to promote financial inclusion for mobility gig workers across Africa. Singapore state investor Temasek to lead $100 million funding round in Animoca Brands. Report. AYLO Health aims to change patients' relationship with healthcare. BitSight announces co-founder to move to EMEA headquarters to oversee rapid growth and expansion in Europe. ZINFI expands its unified channel management UCM platform with affiliate marketing management solutions. Beverage company Electrolit increases distribution to more than 10,000 stores nationwide. BKW selects Omado Identity and SECURIX to improve identity and access management. Indica Labs announces collaboration with the Industrial Center for Artificial Intelligence Research in digital diagnostics. iCared. For the development of an AI-based algorithm for the automated reporting of lymph node status in colon cancer. Skyworks' advanced synchronization solutions support next-generation 5G deployments. More than 29,000 skilled tradespeople trained in 4 years, exceeding the Home Depot Foundation's initial goal. Harmonic adds Google Cloud support to VOS 360 SaaS platform. Kraft Heinz announces agreement to sell B2B powdered cheese business to Kerry Group. NICE Interaction Analytics chosen by Telecenter Services to drive customer experience interactions. CXI transformation. Nikola announces key leadership changes to strengthen commercial and energy initiatives. NVIDIA and Dell Technologies deliver new data center solution for zero-trust security in the era of AI. Walmart invites Canadian e-commerce companies to expand on its U.S. online marketplace. Sunrun delivers 80+ MW daily to ease strain on California grid. VEON backs Uzbekistan bid to become Central Asia IT hub. Leopard Imaging to offer a camera module based on Valens Semiconductor's VA7000 MIPIR PHY chipsets. VMware redefines networking and security for multi-cloud with new innovations. VMware advances multi-cloud management with VMware Aria. VMware and IBM give clients new ways to modernize hybrid cloud environments in regulated industries. VMware extends collaboration with Microsoft to make it easier for customers to run enterprise workloads in Microsoft Azure. Thermacell Repellents shares buggiest city forecast for Labor Day weekend. Forex ECB bets boost euro/dollar slips from 20-year peak. Ether. Bitcoin could see turbulence as open interest leverage ratio soars to record high. Algoma Steel confirms USW Local 2251 agreement ratified. Arbutus Biopharma announces issuance of a new key U.S. patent related to AB 729. Large-scale green hydrogen for the UK. Air Products and associated British ports partner on renewable hydrogen production. EVA to drill the deepest and hottest directional geothermal well in history. EVA Deep. Bullish the Middleby Corporation. Nasdaq. MIDD. Insiders filled their treasuries with $1.8 million United States dollars worth of stock over last year. Chip makers. AMD releases a new weapon against Intel. Corning to build new Arizona optical cable factory ahead of U.S. broadband push. ECS secures multiple award IDIQ contracts supporting National Institutes of Health. Thoma Bravo enters into agreement to sell frontline education to Roper Technologies. Veranex accelerating clinical trials with Viva Vault CDMS. Getty Images and Verizon partner to close representation gap of disability voices and stories in media and advertising. Aladapt announces loan agreement with Hercules Capital. Lithium Ionic intersects 1.94% lithium oxide over 19.78 meters. INCL. 2.33% lithium oxide over 7.35 meters at the Galvani target in Brazil. AT&T expanding fiber internet service to Arizona. Corning to open new fiber optic plant in Arizona to serve AT&T rollout. Bed Bath & Beyond stock rockets ahead of strategic update. Turkcell Super Online and Equinix cooperated for a digital ecosystem. Albemarle announces new global business unit alignment. IGT signs 4-year contract extension with New York Lottery to continue as primary technology supplier. Civeo Corporation announces renewal of share repurchase authorization. Baidu stock surges after profit rises well above expectations, while revenue falls less than forecast. Sangamo Therapeutics announces updated preliminary Phase 1/2 data in Fabry disease clinical study, showing continued tolerability and sustained elevated alpha-Gal A enzyme activity in 5 longest treated patients. First Solar is investing $1.2 billion to expand U.S. factory footprint after IRA passage. Ashland, ASH, shares up 17% in 6 months. What's driving it? First Solar to invest up to $1.2 billion in scaling production of American-made responsible solar by 4.4 gigawatts. Gascade plans pipeline linking LNG to German gas network before year-end. Bed, Bath & Beyond stock surges ahead of turnaround plan update. Dakota Gold Corporation's warrants commence trading on the NYSE American. Exxon escalates dispute with Russia over barred exit from giant oil project. Update 2 Baidu revenue contracts but beats estimates on cloud business growth. Baidu revenue contracts but beats estimates on cloud business growth. Gogoro, TSMC and Taichung City Taiwan partner to bring sustainable electric two-wheel sharing to cities. Residents. Boeing lands 8-jet order from UPS. FICO data scientist on team honored for work on optimizing drinking water access. SAP S/4HANA helping Nordic firms grow after pandemic. Equinor, Wintershall DI pipeline to capture CO2 under North Sea. An icon reinvented. Logitech introduces the G502X gaming mouse in wired, wireless and plus versions. Inokan Pharma announces Q2 2022 results with 70% annual increase in cash balance and 70% increase in working capital. Schlumberger, Subsea 7 and Aker Solutions to form subsea engineering firm. FREYR Battery announces the execution of 38 GWh Li-ion battery binding cell sales agreement and entry into module and pack joint venture for energy storage solutions with Nidec Corporation. Nidec signs joint venture agreement with Norwegian semi-solid lithium-ion battery manufacturer. FREYR Battery. Total Energies. Norway. Northern Lights Project signs world's first commercial agreement on cross-border CO2 transport and storage. Kubota and Accenture establish joint venture for a more sustainable society. Therapeutic Goods Administration provisionally approves Moderna's Omicron-containing bivalent booster candidate, mRNA 1273.214. For Australia, Schlumberger, Aker Solutions and Subsea 7 create joint venture. Petco expands revolutionary Vital Care membership to include birds, reptiles, fish and small pets. Takeda targets global vaccine market after approval of dengue jab. European stocks higher. Uniper exhausts credit line. Pico Holdings LLC and Pico Holdings Corporation, wholly owned subsidiaries of Peabody, announce expiration and final results of offer to purchase up to $27.204 million in aggregate. Principal amount of their 10.000% senior secured notes due 2024. European stock futures edge higher. Chinese support helps tone. Y Combinator's next chief, Gary Tan, is open to expansion. Lufthansa Group receives first 787 Dreamliner. Honda, LG Energy announce $4.4 billion plan to build EV battery factory in US. Racing and Wagering Western Australia turns to Rimini Street for better support and advanced security for its Oracle technology landscape. Clover's COVID-19 booster vaccine candidate demonstrates robust neutralization of dominant Omicron BA.5. Enlink Midstream announces early tender results and increase of its previously announced cash tender offers. China halts some meat imports from U.S. processor Tyson Foods. Avid Technology set to join S&P Small Cap 600. Why Grindrod shipping stock blasted 17% higher today. Why the shine was off Apple stock on Monday. HII's Ingalls Shipbuilding awarded DDG 1002 Combat Systems Availability Contract. Bearish news. Twitter calls Musk's latest deal termination letter invalid and wrongful. Putin slashes gas supplies to France as energy crisis deepens. Live updates. Israel sentences Gazan aid worker convicted of funding terrorism to 12 years. Update: 1 Russian prosecutors seek 24-year treason sentence for ex-journalist Safronov, TASS cites. Court. Elon Musk's lawyers say Twitter whistleblower allegations provide additional justification for nixing $44 billion deal. Best Buy posts drop in sales as shoppers pull back on electronics. Global markets shares and bonds stabilize on pause in bad news. Canada stocks TSX futures edge higher. Bank of Montreal profit drop dents sentiment. Dancing Finnish premier's stardom causes headaches at home. Vivid Seats predicts fan forecast for 2022 NFL season. Twitter stock falls after Elon Musk sends another merger termination letter. For different reasons than the first one. More than 250,000 DTE Energy customers in Michigan without power after storms. Update: 1 SolarEdge Technologies faces import ban as US ITC launches probe. Global markets shares tiptoe higher amid hiatus in bad news. Peloton delays filing 10K, needs more time to complete accounting. Morgan Stanley beefs up block trade supervision. Update: 3 Brent stable as market juggles inflation woes with supply fears. SolarEdge Technologies faces import ban as US ITC launches probe. SHBANK Finance Company Limited, Moody's confirms and will withdraw SHBANK Finance's ratings. Shares tiptoe higher amid hiatus in bad news. Shares and bonds stabilize on pause in bad news. Australia demands Apple, Meta, Microsoft share anti-abuse steps, threatens fines. Oil tumbles on inflation woes, Iraq exports. Hong Kong tech giants extend decline on hawkish Fed jitters. Saudi Arabia new output cuts threat is another blow to Washington. Tyson pork plant in Indiana suspended from exporting to China. USDA. Peloton persuades U.S. judge to send sales tax lawsuit into arbitration. Financing news. Ramaco Resources, Inc. announces submission of registration statement related to proposed public offering of Class B common stock. Pharma CLO announces Q2 2022 financial results, upsizes oversubscribed debenture financing. C3 Nano, electronic materials and nanowire technology pioneer, secures $35 million in growth capital financing. Chinese streamer iQIYI reduces quarterly losses, raises $500 million in debt sale. iQIYI announces US $500 million private placement of convertible notes with PARG. Intercontinental Hotels Group plc announces transaction in own shares. 3M sets final exchange ratio in split-off exchange offer in connection with Neogen transaction. Earnings news. Wiley Food International reports improvements in major operational parameters in second quarter 2022 compared to second quarter 2021. Yatra Online, Inc. announces results for the 3 months ended June 30, 2022. NetDragon announces 2022 interim financial results. NextEra Energy announces settlement rate for corporate units issued in September 2019. BMO earnings hurt by drop-off in investment banking business. Opera reports record second quarter 2022 results. Procaps Group reports second quarter and first half 2022 results. Jihu Inc. reports second quarter and first half 2022 unaudited financial results. Baidu shares climb as Chinese search provider tops earnings and revenue estimates. Big Lots reports Q2 results. BMO Financial Group reports third quarter 2022 results. IMAB provides business and corporate updates and reports financial results for the 6 months ended June 30, 2022. Arpthea reports fiscal year 2022 financial results and corporate highlights. Park Hotels & Resorts Inc. announces third quarter 2022 earnings conference call on November 3, 2022. Photronics reports third quarter fiscal 2022 results. HEICO, HEY, Q3 earnings miss estimates, sales increase Y. Baidu stock jumps after China's AI giant posts solid revenue and earnings beats. iQIYI announces second quarter 2022 financial results. Baidu announces second quarter 2022 results. JOYY reports second quarter 2022 results. Improving profitability and continuing user-centric innovation. Game On files Q2 financials and provides corporate update. Mesoblast corporate update and financial results webcast. JOYY reports second quarter 2022 unaudited financial results. Faraday Future provides business update. HEICO Corporation, HEY, Q3 earnings lag estimates. Prospect Capital, PSEC, beats Q4 earnings and revenue estimates. Links to articles are below. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates.